My sister told me she wants to come to Pictured Rocks with me in August, which is awesome. But there's one problem. She doesn't own any backpacking gear. So that sent me down a rabbit hole trying to build a beginner backpacker setup that wouldn't completely destroy her bank account. Because I'm not gonna lie, backpacking gear has gotten expensive since 2020. When I first started backpacking, you could put together a decent setup without taking out a second mortgage. But these days, a lot of beginner gear recommendations can easily cost over $1,000. So today, I'm going to show you exactly what I recommended to my sister, why I chose it, and how you can build a beginner backpacking system without spending a fortune. Let's start with the big three. If you're new to backpacking, the big three are your backpack, sleeping bag, and shelter. These are usually the heaviest and most expensive items you'll buy. Luckily, I already had a shelter. I'm letting my sister borrow my 6 Moon Designs tent, but there was a problem. Over the winter, I sold my Gregory Amber 55 backpack and my Nemo Forte 35-degree sleeping bag on Gear Trade, so she couldn't borrow those. That meant I needed to find a backpack and sleeping bag and a sleeping mat from scratch. That turned out to be a pretty fun challenge. The first thing I wanted to solve was warmth, because nothing ruins a backpacking trip faster than being cold all night. After digging around Backcountry's outlet section, I landed on the Marmot Trestles 15-degree women's sleeping bag. What I like about this bag is that it's synthetic. Now, down sleeping bags are lighter and smaller to pack, but for beginners, I often recommend synthetic. It usually is less expensive and it still insulates when it gets damp. That's a nice safety margin when you're just getting started. A 15-degree rating usually gives some flexibility. Pictured Rocks in August won't be anywhere near 15 degrees, but sleeping bag ratings are survival ratings, not comfort ratings. Having a little extra warmth is usually a good thing, especially for newer backpackers. Plus, she told me she usually sleeps cold. Next up was the sleeping pad, and this is where a lot of beginners make a mistake. They usually focus on the sleeping bag, but your sleeping pad is actually doing a huge amount of work when it comes to staying warm. The pad I recommended is the Big Agnes Divide Insulated Sleeping Pad. What caught my attention was the balance. It's insulated, it's comfortable, and it's from a big name brand. And it doesn't cost a ridiculous amount of money. For a newer backpacker, that's exactly what I'm looking for. It's not light, it's not fancy, just reliable. Because let's face it, if you don't sleep well in the backcountry, you're probably not gonna enjoy backpacking. Now let's talk backpacks. This one was actually the easiest recommendation. If you've watched my channel for a while, you've probably heard me talk about Decathlon before. My backpacking puffy jacket came from Decathlon. Actually, I liked it so much I bought 2, one for town and one for the trail. So when I started researching beginner backpacks, Decathlon was one of the first places I looked. And then I remembered a review from a channel I watch all the time. Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review actually did a positive review on this pack, the 4Class MT100 Easy Fit 50-liter woman's backpack. The thing I like about this pack is that it includes features you'd normally expect to see on a much more expensive backpack. You get adjustable suspension system, a real hip belt, good organization, and enough capacity for a multi-day trip. The Easy Fit system is also designed to make adjusting the pack easier, which is perfect for new hikers. When you're just starting out, simplicity is a good thing. And the price, honestly, is hard to beat. What I wasn't trying to do was build the lightest backpack system possible. I wasn't trying to win any ultralight competition. I wasn't trying to spend $1,000. I was trying to build a setup that could be comfortable, reliable, beginner-friendly, and affordable. I will put links to all the things I recommended to my sister in the description down below. Those 4 things matter a lot more than shaving a few ounces off your pack weight when you're just getting started. The goal isn't to buy your forever gear on day one. The goal is to get outside, learn what you like, learn what you don't like, and then upgrade over time. That's exactly how most of us got started. Heck, I started with a Static V Climate Pad, a 35-degree Nemo Forte, and a Nature Hike Mungar 210. Thankfully, my sister ordered everything, and she says she's feeling really good about the setup. So now comes the fun part, actually getting out on trail. We have a shakedown hike coming up in a few weeks to see how she does. We'll be heading to Pictured Rocks this August, and if all goes according to plan, you'll see some of the adventure right here on this channel. Well, probably even if things don't go as planned. Let's get real, right? If you're a backpacker, let me know in the comments. What's the one piece of gear you recommend to everyone? I'd love to hear your suggestions. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you're new here, you can click either one of these videos to learn more about the 10 essentials or SUV RVing. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail.